And when one party says enough is enough and we have to make a change, I think that's when you realize that you have to do something. And that's what happened to me. I realized that I cannot raise my daughter with fear like this, you know, because seeing her face, it would break my heart. And then her looking at us and saying, Mom, why aren't you doing something? You know, I felt I was letting her down.
Constance's story is unique because she was a young girl. She wasn't the one with the problem, but she came from a family that was hurting. She came from a family that had a need, and instead of going out to the world, instead of becoming angry and bitter like so many young people do, she sought hope and an answer of Christ.
A friend invited me to church, and I was in high school at this time, and she invited me out to Victory Outreach, and it was a gang night. And so I went, and that night, me and a group of my friends, we accepted Christ into our hearts. And I just thought, okay, I'm saying this prayer because I want to get to heaven, you know, and I want to be a good person. But little did I know that God, you know, was going to transform my life and transform my family's life.
Constance started going to Victory Outreach, and I saw a change in her.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Little by little, God began to put hope inside of my heart, and hope that my family could change, hope that He can change my dad. And when I started to pray, God increased my faith. Before I got saved, I had no hope. I was hopeless. And I had no belief in the family system.
She started coming home and saying, Mom, you know, these girls that I'm around, they're so nice. And, you know, I met her friend and I saw her, and I met her friend's parents and I saw how nice they were, and they seemed like a perfect family to me. And that gave me some hope. They gave me hope.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain.
He changed my life by making me whole again, and He taught me how to love. He taught me how to trust again.
She came to a church that helped meet those needs in her life, and not only was her own life transformed, not only do we see years later that her life is on a whole nother direction, but we see her loved ones saved, we see her mom serving God, and that she loves the Lord through Constance's testimony, through Constance's faithfulness, that her mom got saved.
I remember when I first came and they would preach, God can save the drug addict and God can save the broken family. And I remember saying, my family's broken. You know, I remember saying, this is where I belong. Because if God can do it for these people, God can do it for my family. Gave me a place of belonging.
Constance invited me to come to church, and I did. And at first I just came occasionally, you know, and then I realized this is what I need. I need to pray. I need to ask God to give me the answers, you know, lead me through this, give me hope again.
Jesus paid it all
I thought there was no hope. I saw myself divorced, a single parent at one point. And now we have joy, we have peace, and we even have a heart for reaching out to others and being an example to other couples, other families that might be in the same situation.